Okay guys, so being stuck in quarantine and lockdown at home, I've started to get really bored and kind of lonely, so I decided to get a new friend today, and we're going to be going to the pet store. This pet store is considered a vital operations because like you need pet food and stuff, but I have a home for my new friend that's going to be right there, and I'm pretty excited. I wanted to get him for a while, but I've waited a long time. I was sitting down right here and I'm just like, I have literally nothing else that I could possibly do. So I'm going to take you guys to the pet store and we're going to have to go pick him out. I'm actually getting a brand new betta fish or beta fish. I'm adding him to this 10-gallon. Currently there are shrimp in there. I might be adding some other fish eventually, but let's just head over to the pet store right now. Okay guys, so I just pulled up to the pet store. Right now I'm in the reptile section. I was looking at a Russian tortoise because those things are so cool. That's like my dream pet, but they live for like so long, so I'd have to have like my will set up and have my tortoise in the will. Oh my gosh. They do require a lot of light and a lot of intensive care because they're a specialty animal. Okay, I'm gonna go look around for a betta. That's a red-eared slider. He's huge. I'm also going to be getting some plants. I'll explain more when I get home, but here's a quick cinematic of these guys. Oh my gosh, it's a huge clown loach. Okay guys, so we have arrived back in the fish room with our betta fish and our plants. So let me show you guys what I have set up, and it's going to be super exciting. But there is one problem with the 10-gallon that we were putting this betta fish in. Can you see that? All the way in the back? And those ones right there? So the problem is that these tanks actually have a lot of shrimp, and these shrimp are Neocardinia species. They are a smaller species of shrimp, which makes them an easy snack for betta fish. So I'm kind of worried about that, so that's why I decided to get some red Ludwigia, which is a really easy plant to grow and to keep, and that's going to add some hiding spots for our shrimp to protect the shrimp from the betta fish. This betta fish does seem pretty docile and not super aggressive, so we're going to have to look at its temperament. I'm making an upcoming video about how to keep betta fish with other living things like shrimp, snails, and of course other fish. So let me set up the tripod. We'll take out some of these plants before we add the betta fish in, and we'll also let the betta fish acclimate. So let's get everything set up, and yeah. So I did a water change yesterday in this aquarium, so the water's pretty clean. There has been a little bit of algae, so I might need to adjust the light cycles, but yeah, I'm gonna get my hand in there and start putting the plants in. Also, this video is sponsored by Betta Bites, my own brand of betta fish food. Check it out down below. Oh snap. Okay, so what's really good about this tank is this aquarium is not the tallest, so I'm actually going to be able to cut up these plants and replant them, so I'll be able to propagate them and they'll grow in even faster. So I'm going to take my watch off. Alright, so I just finished with the aquascape, or I guess re-aquascape of this aquarium. I added in some more hardscape and also quite a few new plants to help protect the shrimp and anything else that will eventually be living in this aquarium from the betta fish. The betta fish has been acclimating, and I really just want to add him into this aquarium right away. I'm going to show you guys a really cool cinematic of him and kind of the aquarium because this is a really beautiful betta fish, and I'll explain why in a second. But make sure you hit the like button and subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure you check out for the next couple of videos that I'll be posting, and yeah. Now before I show you guys this betta fish, comment if you've ever seen anything this beautiful. So when I went to the pet store, I was looking around and there were so many different options of betta fish. There were like a surplus of them. And I was looking around and then this one stood out to me. I was looking through my eye line, then this one caught my eye before I kept looking at the other ones, and it looked really good, and then I was like, wow, that's really cool. And then I kept looking around. These were dumbo-eared betta fish, which means that they have bigger fins than usual, which makes them look like a dumbo, like the elephant, basically. So that's why they have that name, but I was looking around and they had different colors and different variations of it, but then I saw this one special one. And what makes this one special is that it has colors of yellow. So a lot of the time you can see golden betta fish or white opal or pristine platinum betta fish is what they call them. But what's special about this is that there's yellow. So if you go to the pet store, you'll probably see betta fish with purple, blue, red, and a lot of those colors. But to see it with yellow is very rare. And also this betta fish has yellow fins, but the outside and the outlining of the betta is in white, which makes it look beautiful. So enough of me talking about it, let me just show you, and I hope you appreciate how beautiful this betta fish is. Whapa. Okay, it is a beautiful betta fish, but we should add him into this aquarium so he's not stuck in there the entire day. Okay, so I have a really easy way of adding betta fish into aquariums. So what you want to do is avoid putting as much of the store water as you can in your aquarium. It tends to have nasty things and waste and stuff from it, especially after they're transporting for a while. So you try just pouring out most of it. So what I usually do, mainly with betta fish, since their fins are so fragile, I don't like to use a net, so usually I just use my hand. So I'm going to pour the water in here until it gets to the end, and then I'm just going to catch the betta with my hand, hopefully. It's easier said than done. He is so beautiful, and there we go. Oh! Oh my gosh! Okay guys, quick cinematic. Okay guys, that is it for the video. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video. Comment any name suggestions. I really want this betta to have a cool name. I was thinking about naming it Velvet too. If you guys remember, I had a betta fish named Velvet, but it unfortunately passed away, and that's actually why we call this food Velvet Betta Bites. And this video was sponsored by my own company because I don't have any other sponsors. Check out wildpetsupply.com down below if you want to pick up any of your pet supplies, or specifically if you want to get some betta fish food. This is good for about 300 servings, and it's a very high quality food for your betta fish. Links will be down below, and quickly let me show you guys what it looks like when you feed your betta fish with these betta bites, because they absolutely love it. I know, crazy, right? These guys just absolutely love this food. Links for it will be down below, as well as in an iCard somewhere up here and at the end of this video. I'm super excited for this betta fish. I've wanted one for so long, and now that I have a tank set up, it's going to be epic. What I think I'm going to be doing is adding some of the guppies in my 20-gallon that have been breeding into this tank, and I'm going to be making a separate video about how to keep betta fish in a community aquarium. I hope you enjoyed this video. Catch you on the flippy flop. Check out my Instagram at James Morelan, and again, wildpetsupply.com down below if you want to pick up some food. See you guys in the next one. Peace. Also, let me know what you think about this betta fish, if you think it's as beautiful as I hyped it up to be, because I really think this betta fish is one of my favorite, one of my best ones that I've ever kept. Unfortunately, some did pass away. I still have my dragon one over in my 10-gallon behind it. So yeah, comment that down below. I'll see you in the next one. Again, peace.